out there, MP.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Jokic is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Morant. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Holmgren in at the small forward position. Mitchell passes to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Now here's Morant after the miss from Money. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Money passes to Mitchell. Here's Money, guarded by Morant. Holmgren with the steal. To the inside. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach. Of course, Ja Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And the shot goes down. Giannis has got his third bucket of the night.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And he makes that one. Money's got 5.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Jokic kicks to Morant. Jokic a screen. Over Giannis. Misses off the left iron.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Morant. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Jokic with the steal. Wembanyama passes to Holmgren. And now the pass break. Banchero with the ball. He gets that one. And that's now 10 points for Money. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's Banchero. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Wembanyama finds Morant. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Morant's got 6.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Morant outside. Left block shot on the way. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Holmgren.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now, here's Banchero. Miller outside. Pass to Banchero. Here's Money. Jacks up a 3. And another miss by the East.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Morant passes to Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta. 7 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Here's Morant. He has 6. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Both free throws good for Money.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. To the middle. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Money passes to Mitchell. And the 3 off target. The West trails by 4. Wembanyama finds Morant. Shot to the hoop. It's deflected. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, can you believe that?
Turned up and turned out. Throwing it down. Come on.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Morant. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Bounce pass from Banchero. Here's Money, defended by Wembanyama. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Durant's checked in for Edwards. The three from Tatum. The West grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Morant. Giannis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. The East leading by 6. Here's Money. And another miss by the East. Morant surveying the D. Jokic with his screen on Miller. Morant passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Durant from 17 feet out, and he nails the jumper.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
Banchero outside. Outside Tatum. It's Miller on the wing. Banchero is screened for Miller. And the 3-ball is good. And the East leads by 7.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Pass to Wembanyama. That's tipped. Morant outside. Here's Jokic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Money. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Morant kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Money. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. The West All-Stars also changing it up. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Jokic. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Edwards in for Morant. The free throw off for Money. The West trails by 11. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Money. From outside, off the mark. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws here for the night. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Tatum. 1:15 left to play here in the first.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one falls for Tatum. Julius Randle's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Davis. Davis setting the pick for Durant. Back to Davis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Money. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Randall with a screen for Miller. Shoots over Leonard. And another miss by the East. The West trails by 9 over Halliburton. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Davis. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Randall. No good there. Great D that time from Davis. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. And stolen by Miller. Here's Money. Edwards defending. Halliburton on the wing. Good on the triple. And the East leads by 10.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's the East All-Stars with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
Brandon Miller out there with Tatum. Then it's Randall. And there's Money. And it's Halliburton in at the 2-guard position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first points in this one.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
It's Miller on the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Banchero's checked in for the East. Mitchell comes in for Halliburton. Holmgren, he's checked in for the West. Here's Money. And another miss by the East.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Money passes to Mitchell. Pass to Money. Clock at 6. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Miller, no up. The West trails by 8. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. With some arc. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Money. He's got 21. No good on the 3.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Leonard kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And now just a 5-point East All-Star lead. Here's Money. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Now here's Giannis. He has 6. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Durant. Up top, Edwards. Antetokounmpo defending. Edwards against Antetokounmpo. Edwards, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Money. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Money's got 23 points. Here is Edwards. He has yet to score. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Durant sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The East leading by 5. Pass to Mitchell. Banchero looking around. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Inside. Out to Edwards. Jokic trying to free himself up. And Anthony Edwards gets the 3. Edwards got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Money. He's got 23. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Jalen Williams comes in for Brandon Miller. And Trae Young subbed in for Money. Now here's Edwards. Jokic a screen. Edwards can't hit. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Down low. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. From outside the arc. And Antetokounmpo. West All-Stars with the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Still without a basket. And it's Morant missing. Giannis dishes to Young. On the wing, Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. A jump hook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Morant.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And he knocks down the first one.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
Catching up on changes for the West. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Morant. And Mitchell drops them both. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Outside Edwards. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. East All-Stars lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. We've got Anthony Edwards. Holmgren is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Morant in at the point. The West All-Stars have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick Jokic continuing to add to his legacy.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
And the basket by Money.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
And here's Morant following the 3 from Money. Banchero outside. Miller with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Oh, big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Here's Money. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Holmgren. Jokic inside. Covered by Mitchell. Jokic with the bucket.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Here's Money. Guarded by Morant. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Money. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Mitchell. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Morant passes to Holmgren. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Money. Guarded by Morant. Pass break. Here comes the West. Here's Wembanyama. For the lead, gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Paolo Banchero.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now a timeout called by the East. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Money, guarded by Morant, with the step back. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Money. Off target with his three.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. A slam by Jokic.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Now here is Miller. Pass to Banchero. Giannis sets a screen for Banchero. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Holmgren dishes to Morant. Jokic a screen. Looking to end his cold spell. Again, the West All-Stars.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you got to also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Money, guarded by Morant. Mitchell outside. Pass to Money. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Money's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the East All-Stars. Morant outside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
To reach the athleticism, the timing, no surprise Giannis swatted that one away.
Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Banchero's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Money. And another 3 from the East.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Here's Money. 32 points in the game. Pass to Banchero. On the wing, Mitchell. Miller outside. Giannis with it. For the lead. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Miller against Holmgren. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Jokic in the corner. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The West again cannot hit. Here's Money, guarded by Morant. Money passes to Miller. Here's Money. On the wing, Mitchell. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. So it's the West now. They lead by one. Oh, and just pounded in. Pounded in.
Goodness. How about that?
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. So it's the West now. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Edwards can't hit. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Morant outside. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Holmgren's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Money, guarded by Morant. Back to Miller. From downtown. And it's Banchero missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Tatum's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Now, here's Jokic. The West again cannot hit. Here's Money, driving inside.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
Here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Jokic high post, inside runner, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 14 points for Jokic.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Williams, he's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Durant's checked in. Here's Money. He's got 36. Williams with a clean look. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. And here's Edwards from the arc. They get it back. Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Halliburton's checked in for Mitchell. Here's Money. Gilgeous-Alexander comes with the double team. Pass to Edwards. And Wembanyama outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Money passes to Halliburton. Here's Money. Shot clock at 6. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Money's got 39.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's Durant. And the rejection by Giannis. Jokic, no good. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Money. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Tatum passes to Money. On the wing, Williams for the lead. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Now Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. Here's Money. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 3-pointer. Tatum from 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Here he goes, and the basket by Money. Money's got 41. A minute 20 left to play in the third. And here's Edwards. 6 points for him. It's Durant on the wing. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Money. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Pass to Jokic. And here is Durant. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Money. Edwards defending. And here's Tatum for 3. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. To the paint. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Money's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one is hammered home.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And we've reached the end of the third. East All-Stars ahead, up by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Checked in for Young. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Durant. Edwards comes in for Curry. And it's Morant in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Money, guarded by Morant. And stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
We've got Banchero. Money out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Miller, and it's Giannis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Here's Morant, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Good on the second free throw.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Money passes to Miller. West All-Stars with the rebound. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Edwards. That's short off the rim.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Here's Money, guarded by Morant. Here's Money. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. The East trail by 4. Here's Money. Out to Miller. Money passes to Mitchell. hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Morant outside. Holmgren finds Morant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the West leads by 4. Pass to Giannis. Here's Money, guarded by Morant. Here's Money. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. First free throw is good. Both free throws good for Money.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Morant passes to Edwards. Morant outside. Jokic inside. Antetokounmpo's there. And it's Jokic missing.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Over in the corner, Banchero. Here's Money, guarded by Morant. 6 to shoot. Here's Money. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And the West All-Stars with possession. A 2-point game. And they double up Morant. Jokic passes to Holmgren. Got a hand on it. Here's Money. Edwards defending. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Here's Morant. No good on the shot. Excellent D there for Money. To take the lead. Gets the 3 to fall.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And, Greg, barring something unforeseen, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Morant. To halt the run. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And here's the East. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Money, guarded by Morant. Mitchell outside. Pass to Money. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the West. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Pass to Wembanyama. No good with the triple. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Edwards. And that time, also a missed shot. So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.